Shall I draw all the diagrams or you have got it? What? You want all or just the last one? Just the last one. Everybody got others? Okay. Now, I hope you have got these. CF, when your object was beyond C, further from C, where is the image formed? Are you seeing that your image is formed between C and F? Any doubt? Are you getting that? Okay, it's always like this, hence it is smaller. Real, inverted and smaller. Okay, the other one was, one I have already drawn between C and F, you are getting where? Beyond C. And then C and F, if you are at C, where do you get? At C, which will be bigger, the image or the object? Same size, because they are same distance from the mirror. Okay, in fact this triangle would be not a similar but a congruent triangle this time. Okay, not only similar but also congruent this time, right? So, okay, what you are seeing is, what we are observing is, look here very carefully. When the object is at infinity, very very far off, where is the image formed? It will be formed at focus. Okay, it will be between C and F, very near to F. Okay, almost at focus. Now as the image starts coming nearer to C, what happens? This leaves the focus and starts going towards the C. And when you reach C, they meet at C fully. Get the point? So suppose this has travelled hundreds of meters, this has travelled only few centimeters. Get the point? When the object moves hundreds of meters to reach C, the image has moved 4 or 5 centimeters. So what we notice is, when the object travels from infinity to C, the image travels from F to C. This is traveling hundreds of meters and this is traveling only few centimeters. Now the opposite happens when your object starts going from C to F. When your object starts going from C to F, the image leaves C and goes far off, far off, far off. And when you reach F, the image is right at the infinity. Get the point? Okay? Big. As farther it goes, the bigger it becomes. Now if you cross F, what happens? When you cross F, all of a sudden the image from this infinity goes back to that infinity. When your object is over here, the image is over there at the infinity. When it is at F itself, it is at infinity, and when it is just that side of F, it comes to that infinity. Not this side infinity, that infinity. And when you go towards the pole, it comes closer, 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 closer. Okay? And right at the pole, it will be right in front of you. Suppose you are sticking your face to the concave mirror, then your image, you won't be able to tell whether it's a concave mirror or convex mirror. You'll get your image right in front of you. Okay? So, what happens when the object goes from here to the pole? The image comes from this infinity back to this. Okay? The image has travelled, when you were going like this, the image has travelled all the way from here, went back to there and come like this. Is it clear? Is it clear? Okay. Now I'll make this ray diagram, complete that ray diagram, others you'll have to make yourself. Okay, now one ray, what will you choose to draw? Huh? Okay, I'll draw the coolest one first, because that is in range. It is this ray, right? It goes from here, actually originating from here, it goes to the mirror and reflects back, and this is the normal, right? Right? Goes through the normal, comes back from the normal. Parallel, what will happen to this? It will reflect and come through the focus. Now are they meeting? They are not meeting. Okay. So if your eyes are observing the rays, they will meet behind the mirror. Okay. Okay. So they are going to meet. Somewhere over there, right? Okay, one more ray you could have drawn. What was that? There are two rays which is associated with the focus. Parallel going through the focus becoming parallel. How will you draw through the focus becoming parallel? How will you draw? Not required over here. It will go like this. It will go like this. And this becomes what? This becomes parallel. If you extend this ray also backward, it is going to meet at the same point. Any doubt? And your virtual image will be formed over here. Try to make the virtual image as dashed. A dash, B dash. What do you see? That A is forming A dash, it is erect. Erect, enlarged. Okay? Erect and enlarged. There is only one curved mirror which gives erect and enlarged image. That is a concave, this case. Any case, if they ask you to draw a formation of image such that the image is diminished, erect and virtual, then it is convex. If it is enlarged and virtual, it is concave. Okay? And if it is real, it is always concave. Convex cannot give a real image. Okay? We'll see that. So, is it clear? So, this is very handy. We use this mirror for... Yeah, you do, I know. Huh? Rohin. So, people use this mirror for shaving. Now, convex ka, place it anywhere you want and make it fast.
Convex after the focus. No, I mean, okay, never mind.
Hamsa, can you really make it on your cell phone? There is only one diagram which is required in the case of convex mirrors, right? Because I can't say that the object is between C and F, between F and pole. That is all invalid. Why is it invalid? You tell me, if I keep the object over here, where is the image going to be formed? Beyond C, between C, beyond C, between F and C, between F and P. Where is it going to be formed? This is called P, if you don't feel it. Suppose this is the mirror. Okay, this is the reflecting surface. Okay, this is the reflecting surface, suppose. Okay, I am changing the question now. Okay, I am not doing the same question. Suppose this is the reflecting surface. I keep the object over here. This is a concave surface or not? I keep it at C, suppose. This is the center of curvature. Where is the image formed? It is formed at C itself. Now, if this is the object and I keep it over here, where is it formed? Huh? Hence, wherever is the object, it's only one case, only one way the image will be formed. Okay? Now in convex mirrors, we always get diminished images. Hence, try to make big objects so that you get a proper diagram. Okay? Do not make small object over here, you will get very, very small image. The coolest one is one which is normal. So one which is headed for the center of curvature. What happens to this ray? You have to show it. It gets reflected. You have to show two arrows. If you don't show two arrows, you will not get marks in the board. That is for sure. Okay? Another one, what you can make is a parallel ray. What happens to this? Gets reflected as if coming from focus. We did it, no? We already did it, man. So if this is the eye, that is the eye, they will think that the object is formed over here. This is your image. Any doubt? Any doubt? You could have made one ray headed for the focus. What will happen to that ray? This ray which is headed for the focus will become parallel. You extend it back and it will be forming at the same point. Now I'm done with the diagrams. I'm going to do numericals next class also. Just a small intro to the numericals. There is something what is called mirror formula, which we are going to use to find the location of the images without actually making the diagrams. Now mirror formula is this: 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u. Okay? Where f means focal length, write it down, write the formula. Focal length is your f. V means distance of the image from the pole. All distances are taken from the pole. Okay? Even focal length is the distance of the focus from the pole. So V is the distance of the image from the pole and U is the distance of the object from the pole. Now you'll have to use this formula with correct sign convention. With correct sign convention. Now the sign convention is this: whether this thing, this is the mirror, mm dash, whether convex or concave I am not drawing because the sign convention is the same for all. This is your pole. All distances you are going to measure from the pole. If you measure this side of the pole, the object side of the pole, it is minus. If you measure the other side, I am not calling it the image side because maybe the image is formed also on the same side. But this is the object side and the other side is plus. So object distances are always minus. We will do that way. Okay. U, if I give 10 centimeters is the distance of the object, will in the calculation will write it as minus 10. U is minus 10. Will not write minus U. That is a common mistake. U is minus 10. U itself is not minus U. Okay. When we do the questions, then we'll see. Now for heights and all, I'm not going to do it today. Otherwise, for the convention, you may write top, you'll take it as positive, and bottom, you'll take it as negative. Whether the image is this side or that side, if it is above the principal axis, then the height is positive. If it is below the principal axis, the height is negative. Okay. The real images will have negative height. The virtual erect images will have positive height. Now, let me do a very simple question using the sign convention and see whether my answer comes correct or not. I have a concave mirror whose focal length is given as f. The focal length, it is given to be say 20 centimeters. Now can you tell me this 20 itself is plus or minus? Huh? Minus. Very good. For concave mirrors, focus is this side, hence f is negative. Just remember that. Okay. And for convex mirrors, f is that side, hence f is positive. No question about that. These are the conventions. Whether they are mentioning there, even if they are writing that focal length f is equal to 10 centimeters, you will have to make it as minus 10 if it is a concave mirror and plus 10 if it is a convex mirror. So I have a concave mirror, the focal length is given to be, the focal length or the radius of curvature is given to be, suppose, they say the radius of curvature for this is 40 centimeters. And they say that you have placed an object at a distance of 30 centimeter from the pole. It is placed towards the sunny side. So it is placed 30 centimeters from the pole. And before before applying the formula, using the ray diagrams, you have already done the ray diagrams. Tell me, radius of curvature is 40. Radius of curvature is 40. Object is placed 30 centimeters away from the pole on the reflective side. First of all, before solving it using the formula, tell me where the image would be. At least beyond this or this. Beyond C. Are you sure about it?
Yeah, because it's between.
Because C is at 40 and F is at 20. You have kept it between 40 and 20 at 30. Hence, it is going to be formed beyond 30, beyond 40. That means your answer should be more than 40 or not. So if you get your answer more than 40 using the formula, there is no chance that you have gone wrong. Okay. If you mess up in the signs, your answer doesn't come in the range itself. So first of all, before solving, you should establish the range that my answer should be around this much, negative or positive, this, and if it comes the same way, then it is right. Your answer should be negative or positive, by the way? Negative, because it is formed on the object side. Object side is negative for everything. Object side is always negative. Before solving the question, in my test, this is required to be done. In our test, whatever internal test we are going to take, when the question is given, you will not make the ray diagram, but at least these things have to be marked. C is at 40, this is at 20, object is at 30, and image will be formed somewhere over here. This you will find out. No ray diagram is required. You know this directly or not? Without ray diagram also, that such a thing will happen. So this is required. Hence, in my mind, I am clear that it should be more than 40. Okay. I am clear of more things also, by the way. One more thing I am clear of is, listen very carefully. How much is this distance? 10. So this should be more than 10. Why? I told you when it travels hundreds of meters, it goes only few centimeters. Okay. So when it starts going few centimeters over here, this goes large over there. Okay. Much more than, if it goes 10, this will go more than 10. If it even goes little like 1 centimeter it will go more than 1 that side. Now you will apply the formula. Straight away, first of all you will write F is equal to minus 20, V is equal to, you don't know, U is equal to minus 30. Any doubt? Any doubt? So 1 by F, which is minus 20, is equal to 1 by V. Even though I know my V is negative, I am not going to put minus V over here. These are variables. Do not put signs on that. When you have actual numbers for that, put a sign. There is a point. Minus 10 or plus 10. Not with the variables. Plus 1 by U is how much? Minus 30. So I will write in fact minus 1 by 30. So what do I get? I get 1 by V is equal to 1 by 30 minus 1 by 20. You can take the LCM as 60. And what do you get? 2 minus 3 by 60. So it is your minus 1 by 60. Hence V is 60 centimeters if it was given in centimeters minus. So everything is falling right. It is like this, more than 40, more away than this object is away and is negative in sign. There is no chance that it will be wrong. Okay. Now do one question individually and go home. This is a meter scale on which a concave mirror is fixed at 40 centimeter mark. The reflective side facing towards 100 centimeter mark. The focal length is 15 centimeters It is fixed at 40 centimeter mark. Shiny side facing the 100 centimeter mark. Focal length is how much? 15 centimeters. There is a flat object, a pencil is lying on the ruler from 90 centimeter to 100 centimeter. It is not erect at 100, it is lying flat such that tip is at 90 and the other end is at 100. Where is the image seen for the pencil? Now this formula what you were applying was the whole object is at 30.
Yeah.
But if I say that it is lying like this,
Minus.
what will happen? This is suppose at say 35 mark and suppose this is at 25 mark. This will be formed according to the formula and that will be formed according to its own formula. So this will be formed somewhere here nearer to C and this will be formed, this is more near to F, this will be formed somewhere over here and such a big object will be formed. So this distance will be formed using 35 as the formula and this base will be formed using 25. Are you getting it? Erect image, it is all formed at a single place. Flat image, you will have to see both ends are formed where. Therefore, I was emphasizing on the point that a single point is formed. All those formulas are for a point. Length and location of the image.